Hello, everyone. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. This is a reading for June 2019, but it's the readings that I announced that I would be surprising you with. So it's a different format. That's what I mean. And I announced those on the previous readings that I uploaded. So what we're looking at here is love in general, but mainly who is more matched to you and your life. This reading is actually for the masculine male fire signs. So Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, you are one of those suns, rising, or moon signs. So you're watching it because of that. Now I'm going to put all the queens around this king of fire, okay, and see how each person of the opposite sex, or it doesn't even matter, the same sex relationships in your life, as well as family relationships, friendships, work relationships, and how you exchange energy with them. So I'm doing a 5-card spread and I will explain as I go. So please take note that these are not the normal readings that I usually do. Therefore, those readings will continue as normal. So the June from 1st to the 15th will be uploaded in the next couple of days. So look out for those. These are just bonus readings that are done towards the end of a month for the following month. Therefore, these are for June. And at the end of June, I will be uploading these readings again for the month of July 2019. So let's just take the queens and put them around this king and see in which position do they sit and how they affect this king. Okay, let's see. We've got the Queen of Swords in the crowning position. So that's Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Sun, Moon, or Rising again. On the left side, we've got the Queen of Wands, which is a fire sign, so Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. On the right side, we've got the Queen of Cups, so Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. And here we've got Earth, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So before I go on and explain a bit more about the reading, just talking about the month of June, we're having a new moon in Gemini. Happy birthday, dear Geminis. On the 3rd of June, that's the new moon, so new beginnings, obviously. For Gemini people, obviously, this is the new moon of the year for them, so don't forget to make your wishes. Now, the full moon will be on the 17th of June, and that will be taking place in Sagittarius, which is the sign opposite Gemini, right? And that is obviously a culmination. Full moons are always endings, and after endings, there are new beginnings. Now, on the 21st of the month, the sun will be moving into Cancer. So if you are a Cancerian individual, I should say happy birthday to you here and now. So, looking at the cards and the positions, this is a 5-card spread. So usually we say that this position here is the present position. Therefore, this is the recent past, the near future, distant past, and this is the crowning card, which is quite an important card. It's the position, is important, but it's also what's on this king's mind. So there is a Queen of Swords on this king's mind. In the foundation, it's all about family. I should say it's all about the distant past. So we've got the distant past, recent past position. Okay, so here we've got the recent past, here we've got the near future. But if we look at the reading as an astrological wheel, then we have the position of family. So there is a Queen of Pentacles around this king's foundation, his stability, anything to do with around the 4th house, which would be family, the mother, parents, and this king's stability, his foundation. So this is a very important position as well. Here is what is the top of the chart, which would be the status, the career section, anything to do with authorities and boss, okay, if you are working for someone else. And we've got an air sign there. Here we've got the ascendant, here we've got the descendant areas. So on the ascendant, if we're looking at the natural horoscope, it starts with Aries, finishes with Pisces, right? So because this Queen of Wands is sitting in the ascendant area, she could have strong Pisces, or she could be an Aries, I should say, more than likely, for a lot of you. Now, this is a general reading, so it will not resonate for everyone. It's a very open reading, so please take what resonates and what doesn't, let it go. Don't forget to watch your sun, moon, and rising signs. So, as I was saying, we've got Aries and Pisces area here. So Pisces would be the ending of something, and Aries is the beginning, starting a new cycle. Here we've got the descendant, which would be the area of the 6th and 7th house. So daily routine, work, health, partnerships, right? Also, the sun rises at the ascendant and it sets at the descendant. So some sort of a beginning here, but this is more like progressed, you know. So there is, I could say that there is more past circumstances and situations with a Queen of Cups, which is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So there are many layers in the tarot, and I do believe that a lot of the messages that are told in these readings, there's a lot to look at. So it may not all resonate, but just take what you feel is right for you. Okay, so now I've said that I felt like I needed to say that we've got an Aries here. Okay, so if, I don't know, and this is up to you obviously, if we're looking at the chart and we've got a water sign here, she's sitting right on top of the Virgo Libra area, so that could be strong in her chart as well. Here we've got Capricorn and Sagittarius, as well as, you know, sun sign probably more than likely in air. And here we've got the area of Cancer, which is the home, maybe even Gemini. So 3rd and 4th house. I think that I should, it depends on your own personal chart, because the midheaven sometimes is a little bit, you know, it's up or down depending on your where you were born. So this, as I said, it's not for one particular person. So I need to keep reminding you of that. Okay, these are general readings. If you're interested in a personal reading like this, please reach out. Just please take note that I'm a little bit busy at the time right now. So give me, I don't know, a few days, maybe 4 or 5 days before you actually go ahead and book, because you will be waiting in line. First come, first served. That's the way it is. Okay, let's take another card on each of these queens, just for a bit more information, obviously. So the Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and Queen of Cups. Let's have a look. So with the Queen of Swords, we have the Five of Swords. Okay, now, so there is competitive energies here. The Five of Swords plus the one that she's holding, that Six of Swords. So it's, you know, we know that the Queen of Swords is someone who is very open, very openly opinionated. So she will throw her opinion out there. Now, if her opinion cuts you or if it hurts you, it's not really any of her business. She needs to what, you know, to say what's on her chest, what's on her mind, what she feels. So I should say that she uses her intellect more than her heart. So this is not someone who will be open about her emotions and what's in her heart, but she comes across as more logical. She looks at the logistics to things, not the emotional side of things. So the Five of Swords is competitive and difficult energy. So that's why I'm saying, because we've got three people here, there is competition. Now, if this is in work, this could be a colleague of this king, okay, where there is competitive energies between this Queen of Swords and the King of Wands. Also, if this is a romantic partner, someone that you could be either engaged or, because it's in the status area, so status means, are you engaged? Are you living with this queen? Whatever that is. Also, are you in a committed relationship with this queen where there has been trouble, because the Five of Swords could be a difficult argument. So, and if we put the swords together, we've got 6 swords. So 6 swords is moving away from trouble to calmer waters. So let's look at the Queen of Wands. We've got the Knight of Wands here. So this is very passionate. There's 2 wands here. There could be a decision that you're making whether to, and the decision could be having to be made by the Queen. Look, the Knight of Wands is someone who is not someone who stays around. They move very quickly. There's a lot of spontaneity and a lot of movement here. So a lot of change. Also a lot of passion because of the fire element. Now, I do see an age difference here. Even though, yes, we've got the King of Wands, and logically the Queen of Wands would be your perfect match. But as I've already said, there could be strong Aries or even Piscean energy here. Could even be the moon sign, or even rising, I need to say, because she's sitting on the rising area. So I usually see the Knight of Wands as the player. So this Queen of Wands could be someone that's not someone that could be tied down easily, and she's very career orientated and just doesn't put a lot of thought in, but just takes action. So she may even be at a distance to you, and therefore you need to travel to go and visit if there is a relationship, whatever the relationship is. Also, because she's sitting in the endings and new beginnings, there could be a quick ending or a quick beginning with this Queen. Now, because we've got the Knight of Wands here, which is a knight, this is someone who is younger than the Queen. Could this be a third person? Because we've got the King and the Queen, and then we've got the Knight. So if we're looking at them as people, this could be a love triangle here. So let's look at the Queen of Pentacles in the foundation. That is beautiful. We've got the Ace of Pentacles here. So there is strong stability. There is a grounding energy. And there is something that's going to last for a long time with this Queen of Pentacles. Now, yes, she's very serious about her money, very career orientated as well. Money is very important. It holds very high value because this is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. She's a very hard worker. She may have started her own business, or she is someone that you are seriously thinking of taking the next step towards. You see this Mother of Earth as Mother Material. So this is someone that you may be wanting to move in with. You may have already moved in with this Queen. You may even be in a committed long-term relationship, and you're taking this relationship or even a work partnership to the next level. For most of you, I see this more in relation to around home and stability, because it is in the area of home, family, and even heritage. So the Queen of Pentacles could even be making a decision, because we've got 2 pentacles here. Could it be that you're making the decision on, you know, your juggling. Is it your personal life that you're juggling and your work life? Or is it this queen that she's very career orientated, very busy with business and then juggling her personal life and her professional life? It could go any way. So I feel, you know, strong roots here with this Queen of Pentacles. Let's look at the Queen of Cups. And this could be someone that you've known for a long time as well. Dear fire people. Now this is, of course, for the Queen of Cups. We've got Scorpio here, very strong. This is the card of Pluto. This is also a very, very karmic energy. This is resurrection. Whatever has died and ended is coming back to life. This could be a second chance with this water sign, whatever the relationship is, because it could be around your daily routine, your work, as well as partnerships. Even, you know, any relationship with family members, it looks as though there is a rejuvenation, a restart, and a second chance being given here with this Queen of Cups. So Scorpio is very prominent. Now I'm going to say either she has Scorpio in her chart or the King of Wands may have strong Scorpio. Nevertheless, she's showing up as very Plutonian at this time. So Pluto is all about what is very deep. So there could be information that's coming up to the surface. Scorpio is also the house of intimacy, as well as having moved in together, being in sort of a committed partnership or relationship. And it's also other people's money. So whatever this queen is offering to you, then it could even be an offer, because she is holding that cup, right? She looks as though she's offering you the cup. Now, could this be money from a partner, money from any sort of partnership in business? It looks as though the offer is being made, so the second chance is here for something to be revived. And when I say revived, obviously it has got ties from the past, and they can even be from a past life. So yeah, very interesting. Let's take 3 cards to look at the past, present, and future for all the fire signs out there, masculine males. Let's take 3 cards. So I'm cutting them and I will look at the bottom. Always I will take the present position, which is on top of the King of Wands. What do we have? We've got the card of Taurus. This is the Hierophant. So there's a lot of spirituality here. For those of you that have got strong Sag in your chart, then it's a time of trusting in spirit. Whatever's going on around you, there is some sort of a growth spurt where spirituality is concerned. Some of you may even be joining a religious group at this time. Now, because this is Taurus, and Taurus is all about our values are changing with Uranus being in Taurus. Venus is also in Taurus, so we're all looking into our love life and seeing whether there is value in our relationships right now. And if there isn't, there's drastic change. Now, what I see with this king is that he's looking for some sort of a commitment. He's looking for something serious. He's really serious about his future. He's wanting a contract, whether this is in business. If he's working for a corporate situation, then he's climbing the ladder. And this is your energy, obviously. Now, the Hierophant can also be restrictions. It is a number 5. And 5 is a number of conflict, as I always say. So after 5s comes in change. What's after the 5? It's a decision that's head over heart decision. It would be the Lovers. So it's about partnership in love or other. And there are the restrictions are around this. So it's doing things by the book or not. What's this king going to do? That's the question here. So and I see the Hierophant as a blessing. I really do. So there is something about religion here as well. And because the King of Wands can be Sagittarius, Sagittarius is all about spirit and religion and seeing the world from a higher perspective, from a bigger, wider perspective. So let's take the recent past position, and that obviously is on top of the Queen of Wands. We've also got the Seven of Wands here. So this is like, sevens are always a divine number, but it's got a lot to do with trying to keep the nasty, the bad, the naysayers away from herself, let's say, from her work. This is, their wands. It's all about vocation. It can also speak of, competition. She's been successful at some point, but now she's got new aspirations ahead of her, which they're not easy. But this is very, very creative energy. She's very creative indeed. And she's really going for gold. I feel like this is a very strong creative time, the month of June, for this Queen of Wands. And there are obstacles, though. And the obstacles could be dealing with other people. And it could also be the familiarity or the... I feel like there is an energy around this Queen of Wands which speaks of being a celebrity. I feel that she's quite popular and it's not that easy for her to settle down. I think that she holds career in a much more important place for her life than what is in her heart. She's more passionate. She's going places. I feel that career is on her agenda first before love. So now in the outcome position, we've got the Nine of Cups and it's right above the Queen of Cups. So if we add these cups all together, we've got the Ten of Cups. So this is beautiful. I love this. Absolutely love this. So this could be a family situation. For those of you that have been in a committed or even long-term partnership where there's been something has died, it's as though you're restarting, and I've said that already with the card of Judgment. You've been through some sort of a karmic situation where something has changed. It's, as I said, it's restarting, and this is very positive in the sense that this is the wish card. So there is wish fulfillment here, and on a level of bliss, it's that good because it's actually like the Ten of Cups. So even within family, because the Ten of Cups does speak of bliss within a family situation. So this is amazing. This is really, really good. Now this Queen of Cups could have offered her love to this King of Wands, and he is totally serious about her. So I see a lot of potential with the Queen of Cups as well as the Queen of Pentacles a lot. So I would, for the month of June, I don't see that the Queen of Swords or the Queen of Wands would be your perfect partner. Okay, so let's take another card on each of the queens. Let's go it again. So the Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Swords, we've got the Hermit here. So the Hermit is the energy of Virgo, and Virgo is quite a cerebral, even though it's an earth sign, Virgo uses its logic, its left brain, because it's ruled by Mercury. So I see that this Queen of Swords could have been looking at information. She may even be a Virgo sun and have air as her moon sign or her rising, doesn't really matter. Virgo is very important here because this is a major arcana. So she's been looking at information, and I just want to say that whatever she finds may be something that that will not sit well with her. So I'm thinking that she's quite conflicted about the information that she finds or the information that she's looking for. Now, the Hermit can also be a spiritual guru, but I would say here more than likely it looks like a detective. Now, she may be working in the field of, looking beneath the surface, looking into other people's lives. She might be working as a detective. And the Hermit is someone who is enlightened, and he's a number 9, one step before the wheel. So whatever information comes through here may be a little bit tearing. It's difficult energy. Now, if this is a solicitor, a magistrate, then this could mean that this King of Wands, your energy, you're going through maybe divorce or legal issues or matters with this Queen of Swords. Now, because it's in the career section, this could even be things that have been hidden, that have been not shown, things that are coming up to the surface around your work area and your career. So this could even be a scandal at work. Okay, let's look at the Queen of Wands, and we've got the Ten of Wands. So much fire here. So we go from the Knight of Wands, we go to the Ten of Wands. Or I should say the Ten of Wands to the Knight of Wands, because that comes after. Nevertheless, you know that the tens are a burden, but it's always, we break it down to the ace. So she's quickly going into a brand new beginning. I feel that she may even be completing some sort of a project, something that's creative. Now, if this is a relationship, I think that it's just been too burdensome. There's been too much mucking around, too much movement, too much change, and therefore it's like restarting. She's starting a new cycle. So I don't see her strong in your life. It's been quite a burden, and I think it's coming to an end where the wands are being put down. There is no more effort put into this relationship if this is a partner that you have been dealing with. And this could even be, it doesn't really matter, it could even be friendship, where, this Queen of Wands is someone who is quite a busy bee. She's not someone that fulfills the connection with this King of Wands. Now, you're going to say that, can there be friendship between a male and a female? I truly believe that there can. I truly, truly believe that there can. I don't believe that there's only sexual energies between men and women. A lot happens with, shows up in your own personal natal chart. So if you're at a crossroads in relation to anything, that can be seen in your natal chart. And of course, through the tarot. That's what I like to do. My readings incorporate both. So, just a bit of information for those of you that haven't had a reading with me. All right, the Queen of Pentacles, we've got the Hangman, which is Piscean energy. Now, this is a form of sacrifice. This is also, holding on, waiting, being patient. I'm going to say that this Queen of Pentacles has got a lot of patience, because Earth the earth element is very patient. Now, there's some sort of sacrifice, I would say, that this Queen of Pentacles is having to make. And of course, it could go the other way, that the King of Wands is making some sort of a sacrifice. Now, the sacrifice could be time, so being very, very patient. It could also mean to look at a situation in a different way. So receiving the download, we've got the halo here on his head. So receiving the download from the divine before being able to move forward, because this is all about stability. It's a big step. Maybe there's a last look at the relationship before it actually materializes. So, the energy of Pisces here, Pisces is very spiritual, but it's also the house of completion because it's the last zodiac sign. Therefore, anything that is going on in Pisces, which is like Neptune is right there in its home sign of Pisces. So sometimes we've got trouble with Neptune being very strong. We can't see clearly. So, Earth signs will not move forward unless they are certain. Therefore, if there is lack of clarity, they tend to wait and be patient before they make the next move. So yes, this can obviously go the other way, where the king, even though he's someone who's very spontaneous and fiery, his sacrifice is, having to work hard on his patience. He needs to slow down for this Queen of Pentacles, whatever the matter is. Now, if we're talking Pisces, Pisces is the sign that's across and on the same level with Virgo. So could this be a Virgo in this reading for a lot of you? And therefore, obviously, Pisces would be the partnership house for Virgo if this is a Virgo in your life. So yes, Pisces is also, as I said, it's very spiritual. So Pisces is, we've either got deception or we've either got giving your all. Pisces is sacrifice, and that's what this card is all about. So something is being asked of you or of this Queen of Pentacles. And that the sacrifice could be around money as well, finances. Let's look at the Queen of Cups. We've got the Eight of Wands, beautiful. So this is very quick messages of love. Through social media, this is passion as well. We don't only have heartfelt energies here with a cup energy, but we've also got a lot of passion. And let's not forget that Scorpio is the most passionate water sign of all. Now, the Queen of Cups, as I said, she's in the descendant area, so there may be a long-term committed partnership or relationship here, even marriage, where there is quick change, quick transformation, but this is also communication through social media, flight travel, and I did mention already that she could be at a distance to you, and therefore there is also travel involved. Now, these are Cupid's love arrows, so these are love messages coming through, and they're moving obviously towards the future, even though both these cards are looking to the past. The future is looking quite positive here. Now, some of you may have been committed to this Queen of Cups for some time. And I said Queen of Wands, so I'm going to have to, we've got fiery energy here. So yes, she may have strong fire in her chart, but it could be the fire that is around the energy of Scorpio, which is intimacy and sharing on a very deep and passionate level. So yes, very, very positive here with the Queen of Cups. I've already made my decision. I see that there is some sort of a hold up with an earth sign. Earth sign or Pisces is very strong here. I've also mentioned Cancer. The signs that I mentioned before, Sun, Moon, or Rising, please, they're in the mix as well. But when I've got major arcana cards, that's very strong in the chart. So please take that into account as well. So yes, Pisces as well as Earth. So I'm going to take 3 more cards now for past, present, future again. And that will be the reading. Just a bit more information. So yes, I believe that with the Queen of Cups, there is a restart. With the Queen of Pentacles, there is some sort of a hold up, but it's certain success with this earth energy, earth element. So 3 more cards. So on top of the King of Wands, we've got the 9 of Cups again. Wow. So at this time, this is a very benevolent time for you guys. This is like being happy on so many levels, some sort of a wish fulfillment. I'm loving this for you. Absolutely. In the recent past, on top of the Queen of Pentacles, we've got an offer of love that's coming through. Now, could it be that this Queen of Pentacles has offered her love to you? Or it could go the other way around. He's holding the 10th cup. There are 9 cups here. You are making this offer if you've got strong water or in your chart, or you're showing up as very emotional right now. You're open with your feelings. Now, I see similarities again with this Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of similarities. Let's look at the Queen of Swords and the outcome area. Again, conflict. It's a number 5. So it's not a strong conflict. This is 5 people that are trying to build on something there, but they're not on the same page. So there are communications that are necessary to be had. Let's take through communications, you know, because this is an imbalance. Let's see what happens. So there is a wall up here. There is a wall that this Queen of Swords has put up. She's been through a lot. She's been through a lot, and she's just being very, very careful. She's also being careful about what she's built in her life. So trying to keep out naysayers. And the 9 of Wands is someone who's been through the ringer, and they're just about at the end of their at the end of the road. So I see difficult energy on top of this Queen of Wands. Now there are a lot of wands here, so a lot to do with vocation and career as well. All right, you people, I do hope that you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for all that you do for my channel. I will catch up with you in the next couple of days, so look out for the next readings. Sending you lots of love. Thank you again for all that you do. Talk to you in a couple of days. Bye-bye.